Hey, this is Erika awakening from TaskSmarter.com. We're back for day 26 of the 30-day World Peace Challenge, and we're going to address the lack of teamwork. The tagline of my original blog was a spiritual quotation that says, "We are here to awaken from the illusion of our separateness." And that's what holistic belief reprogramming, which is what I teach, is all about, because we're letting go of our ego mind and stepping into our higher self mind. And in our higher self mind, we don't see ourselves as separate from other people, therefore we have no personal interests. But in the world today, we still see a lot of I, me, mine, what's in it for me, and so forth, which is actually fine. What we don't want to do is the ego's version of altruism, which pretends that I'm giving this all away to you, and I'm so altruistic, I'm so self-sacrificing. No, 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 no. That's just ego too. That's equally ego as being really selfish. The new consciousness we're going for is to recognize all that I give is given to myself. Therefore, when I give money away, the more freely I spend money, the more money seems to come back to me. Why? Because I'm not separate. So when I give, I create an energy of giving, and that giving comes right back to me, if that makes sense. And so we want to let go of these antiquated ideas that we're either selfish or self-sacrificing, because both of those are ego. And we want to bring in more teamwork with the recognition that we have no personal interests. So let's go on karate chop. Even though I think there's no hope for world peace, because people are not awakening from the illusion of our separateness. People are still believing in the false duality that we're either selfish or we're self-sacrificing without recognizing the truth. All that I give is given to myself. If we don't get a whole lot more teamwork and a whole lot more transcendence of perceived personal interests, there just isn't any hope. I love and accept myself anyway. Let's go on the top of your head. Even though there's not enough teamwork, and sometimes it seems so difficult to work as a team. Maybe I've always been an individual achiever, and I have a very hard time thinking I could put my business together with other people's businesses and create a larger whole. I don't want to fall into codependent patterns. I don't want to have employees. I don't want to have an employer. We'd have to imagine entirely new possibilities for how businesses can work together. And I'm scared if it doesn't work out, there's going to be a lot of ugliness. Like with people I tried to collaborate with in the past. Lots of falling outs. lots of hard feelings, lots of people playing helpless and not pulling their weight. It's hard to know how to compensate people, how to motivate people. But nobody's going to do this by themselves. We're going to need mighty partners. We need to grow this movement from the ground up. It needs to spread laterally. And when I imagine doing this all by myself, it's totally daunting. I don't even know where to begin. I feel completely overwhelmed. I don't even get started. I love and accept myself anyway. I choose to be powerful anyway. Alright, let's go back on Karate Chop for some Course in Miracles. Truth will correct all errors in my mind. What can correct illusions but the truth? And what are errors but illusions that remain unrecognized for what they are? Where truth has entered, errors disappear. They merely vanish, leaving not a trace by which to be remembered. They are gone because without belief they have no life. And so they disappear to nothingness, returning whence they came. From dust to dust they come and go, for only truth remains. On the top of your head. Can you imagine what a state of mind without illusions is? How it would feel? Try to remember when there was a time when nothing came to interrupt your peace. When you were certain you were loved and safe. And then try to picture what it would be like. How that moment be extended to the end of time and to eternity. Then let the sense of quiet that you felt be multiplied 100 times. And then be multiplied another 100 more. And now you have a hint. Not more than just the faintest intimation of the state your mind will rest in when the truth has come. Without illusions, there could be no fear, no doubt, and no attack. When truth has come, all pain is over, for there is no room for transitory thoughts and dead ideas to linger in your mind. Truth occupies your mind completely, liberating you from all beliefs in the ephemeral. Truth does not come and go, nor shift and change. It does not hide. It stands in open light, in obvious accessibility. Begin by asking Him, who goes with you upon this undertaking, that He be in your awareness as you go with Him. You are not made of flesh and blood and bone, but were created by the self-same thought, which gave the gift of life to Him as well. Truth will correct all errors in your mind, which tell you you could be apart from Him. You speak to Him today and make your pledge to let His function be fulfilled through you. To share His function is to share His joy. His confidence is with you. Truth will correct all errors in my mind, and I will rest in Him who is myself. Then let Him lead you gently to the truth, which will envelop you and give you peace so deep that you will return to the familiar world reluctantly. And yet you will be glad to look again upon this world. For you will bring with you the promise of the changes which the truth that goes with you will carry to the world. Each time you tell yourself with confidence, truth will correct all errors in my mind, you speak for all the world and Him who would release the world, as He would set you free. To give and to receive are one in truth. I will receive what I am giving now. To everyone I offer quietness. To everyone I offer peace of mind. To everyone I offer gentleness. I rest in God. Back on Crying Shop. Even though I don't know how we're going to work as a team, I am one self, united with my Creator. Serenity and perfect peace are mine, because I am one self, completely whole, at one with all creation and with God. Alright, top of your head. Salvation comes from my one self. From my one self, whose knowledge still remains within my mind. I see God's perfect plan for my salvation, perfectly fulfilled. I am one self, united with my Creator. Salvation comes from my one self. I am spirit. I am the Son of God. No body can contain my spirit, nor impose on me a limitation. God created not. I will accept my part in God's plan for salvation. What can my function be but to accept the Word of God, who has created me for what I am and will forever be. I am spirit. I will accept my part in God's plan for salvation. Alright, deep breath. Feels good. It's Easter Sunday here, a perfect day to be recording these last videos. So if you have questions, ask them at tapsmarter.com/forum. If you'd like to support this initiative, which I would deeply appreciate, you can do so by getting products at tapsmarter.com/store, which in the spirit of win-win. I give, you give, we both win, and when you use the products, you'll be amazed at the miracles that show up in your life. Just this weekend, I paid off all the last of my debts. I now own my house free and clear, my car free and clear, and I do not have any other debts. It is an amazing feeling, and it would not have happened without holistic belief reprogramming. It does require commitment, and it will change your life completely. So you can go to tapsmarter.com/store, and all the money that you contribute by purchasing products is going to support more things like this, and also allows me to continue writing my blogs and all the other things that I do for free. Helps pay all the expenses for the websites and the training and everything else that goes into providing these services. So your gifts are greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated. Alright, this is Erika Awakening, and I'll see you next time for day 27. Take care.